Hello, my name is Ben Pycraft. I'm from Erielhonan Lodge. I live in North Ridgeville, Ohio. I'm the section chief for Section C4A, which covers Eastern Ohio and parts of West Virginia. I am having a lot of fun this summer, doing a lot of different things, staying active in scouting, and really getting to see a lot of things that I've always wanted to do. My adventure started June 2nd when I went to the first Erielhonan Lodge event up at Philmont Scout Reservation. And then ever since, I've been on the road traveling, making my way down to New Mexico, where I currently am at, Philmont Scout Ranch with the Tooth of Time behind me, and we're right outside the villa right now. Amazing place, amazing view. I just got off trail for 2 weeks on Order the Arrow Trail Crew for High Adventure. A lot of fun there, amazing program. We met 10 other people in our crew who we never met before from different parts of the country, and it has been an experience that I never really knew I could relate to. It was something that, everyone from different backgrounds of scouting, everyone with different positions in the Order of the Arrow, and everyone just comes from different traditions. And it was something extremely exciting to see. So that was a 2-week program. We built trail on up Mount Phillips for the first week. We got about a little over 500 feet done, which was amazing. We're really proud of that. And then the second week, we planned our own trek, and we went up to a lot of different sites we wanted to see. We headed up to the top of Tooth of Time one night. We hit Apache Peak. We hit a couple other peaks. Saw a lot of cool camps. We went through Harlem, and we won the burro racing. Really proud of that achievement. Our crew really came together for that. And we've had a lot of other fun in each staff camp, learning about different time periods and really bonding every night over our group discussions, our campfires, our meals. It's been an amazing experience to meet other airmen who I had never known before, but now they feel like my closest friends right now. So Order the Arrow Trail Crew was definitely a really great program to go through.
How did the actual experience meet your expectations? What was different?
Yeah, so I knew a lot of people who had gone through OA High Adventure and a lot of people who had gone through programs, and they've always come out and, they said, you find yourself, you come back a different person. And really, I feel like I'm definitely more defined after all the different programs we went through and just the camaraderie of that fellowship we had. So I'm definitely extremely impressed with the program, and it hit me more than I expected.
How do you think it changed you?
I'm definitely a lot more focused on really what it means to be a servant leader. We really stressed, we have a saying of humble pride, where we went around and we built this trail, and we told ourselves that if we do this trail right, people will never think of us. But if you built a bad trail, all those hikers, the 25,000 people who go through Philmont each year, anyone who hikes that trail would visibly just know either they're strenuous or they'll just see bad back slope, bad tread, bad cross slope, anything in between, and they'll just think of whoever built this trail, yada, yada, yada. So it was great to think that, if we could build good tread, it will never come to mind.
How did the trek change your perception of the order?
I had never been to Philmont before, and I've always wanted to go to high adventure bases. And seeing Philmont in all that it has, it's definitely put the Order of the Arrow. There's too many things in scouting that we really can't focus on them all. You can't master it all. So I really tried to really experience everything I could. So while at Order of the Arrow Trail Crew, I experienced a whole part of the Order of the Arrow that I didn't really see before. All that service, all that manpower, people who don't have lodge leadership positions, but they're out here working and doing things for the Order of the Arrow, and really learning a lot of things to take back.
Where do you go from here, Ben?
So in 5 days, I start my Northern Tier experience. So I'll be at the Order of the Arrow Canadian Odyssey program. So we'll be working on portage trails for the first week, and then we'll be paddling across the boundary waters of Canada. A lot of fun.
And tell us about the rest of your summer.
Yeah, so a couple of days after Northern Tier, I go to Jamboree, so I'll be there for 2 weeks on staff. I'll be writing articles about participants who come through, having a lot of fun there, running around. And then I think I have about a week of travel time before I have to go to Sea Base for Order the Arrow Ocean Adventure. So that's 4 high adventure bases in 1 summer. And 3 months of non-stop driving, traveling, and adventuring.
And what do you plan on doing after your treks are all done?
Retiring? I don't know. I don't really know yet. I definitely will have a better perspective of what I want to do, who I am, and kind of what I want to strive for after. So I'm really looking forward to the experience of change.
What advice would you give airmen who aren't sure about doing any kind of a high adventure, whether it's at Philmont or another base?
Just do it. I mean, the thing I was most nervous about was the fact that they put you with people you don't know, and that's for the very specific reason of you don't know them and you're going to meet them. They're going to be extremely close to you by the end of the week or 2 weeks or 10 days, whatever your trek is. So I definitely would say just go out and experience it. They'll send you the packet with everything you need, suggested packing lists, and everything like that. So as long as you have the gear you need, all you need is the open mind to experience the program. And it's literally such a fine program that I've just been through, and I'm so excited for the other ones. So definitely meeting other people you don't know, seeing how other lodges work out in the western region where everything is spread out, or up in the northeast where everything is so close together, big lodges, small lodges, different programs, different people. It's so interesting to see. So I definitely think you can't miss out on that.
What would you say was the pinnacle moment of this trek?
The best moment for me was at the campfire a couple of nights ago. After our longest day, I don't know how many miles we hit that day, but we hit 3 or 4 peaks in one day, and we had been hiking all the way up to the sunset. So that day, when you're out at Philmont, you get used to the habit of living on God's time. You wake up when the sun comes up, you eat when you're hungry, and you go to sleep when the sun goes down. And that's your life. You have no other obligations, no other worries. And we were sitting around that campfire just thinking of the day we had, how we got up. We don't even know what time it was. It could have been 5, it could have been 6. I don't even know now to this day. But we just all get packed up, we get going, and we just hit the trail. So at that campfire, we were talking about all the different things we experienced, talking about some great sights we saw, and just that fellowship was something I was really glad I could experience.
Do you have any closing thoughts for the airmen back home?
Oh gosh, I missed you guys. I'm out in New Mexico, and I won't really be back until the end of August. So definitely, keep the lodge strong, and go out on all your adventures. And I really hope that next summer a lot of us can go out and experience OA High Adventure for ourselves. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ben.